Good morning. This is it then. This is the morning. It's 3:30 a.m. I've had my breakfast, or part one of my breakfast, and I'm about to set off so I can get everything ready and be cycling by 4:30. Here we go. Right, good morning. It's just gone 4:15 and I'm about to set off. So 0 feet climbed at this stage, 20 odd thousand to go. So we're 2 hours in. It is about the 8th away. We're 1,175 metres, I think it was, something like that. So yeah, so on plan for 16 hours. So the first break now, just of 5 minutes, quick bite to eat. I've had 3, so stretch and get back on. So we're 4 hours in, 2,300 climbed, so just over a quarter of the distance in height. So still heading for, I say, that approximately 16 hours, hopefully just under. So yeah, going well. Had one group come and wish me luck, which was nice. Nice to have someone that actually pushes you up. When they were there, it made me sort of like want to make sure they didn't beat me up the climb. So yeah, they were there just for a 1 rep. But yeah, so now break, bit of a wrong, and then we'll get on. So so far so good. 6,700 meters, 12 hours, 158, 59 miles. I'm knackered. 2,200 to go.
Just supporting the Pilkingtons as the Everests, the Daneway climb. What a hero. How long have you been cycling for?
12 hours, 24.
12 hours? Madman.
Yeah, 2 days since completing the Everesting. I forgot to do an outro after I'd finished. I think mainly because it was dark. 2, I was tired. And 3, though, I was actually quite happy, elated, whatever other words in there, to have completed it. But completing a outro video just didn't really cross my mind. So I will finish it off. In the end, it was 16 hours 33 of riding, 29,935, I think, something like feet of climbing, 211.3 miles. And as often with Garmin, that meant that I actually climbed further than I needed to. But it's one of those, you sort of like got to make sure. Last thing I want to do is gamble and find myself a few hundred feet short. So yeah, I'd actually covered the height required. It's covered the height required, correct? Climbed the height required in about, I think it was 15 hours, 45 minutes. And I'd anticipated it would take me about 15 and a half hours. So I've got to say, very pleased with the time in the saddle. It was 10:30 by the time I finished. So again, I'd have finished about 9:45, which again, within what I'd hoped, which is about 9:30. From a break perspective, I probably had more mini breaks than planned, because in the end as I said, I put a little feed station up at the top of the climb, and on a swing round would take either a swig of drink or one of the nutrition bars that I'd cut up. So yeah, that added probably a few seconds on each time, but that's, no mad thing. It wasn't a race against the clock, it was a race of doing it. So I'm very pleased I did it. Thank you to everybody that supported me, whether that's coming out on Sunday, riding with me, shouting encouragement, anything you did, people that have donated, people that have helped provide me with anything I needed, such as Velo Forte in nutrition, High Five with a great discount, Oat Sports also with a really good discount, Rory Townsend for recommending the DHB Aeron shorts that were brilliant. I mean, to do 16.5 hours and not feel it really in the bum, can't say much better than that, can you? Obviously the Daneway for letting me park there. There's the obvious Dan Guest for his coaching, which proved it worked, because it wasn't really until probably the 75th rep that I really started to feel it and struggle a little bit, and the time started creeping up to the 8 minutes and more. Considering, say, I was aiming at 6:45, 7 minutes. So yeah. As I say, thanks to I mean, if I name the names of people who came out, it's really hard. I'm about to miss somebody, you know, Will, Felix, Justin, James. That's two James, or Hank. That was a really nice surprise. So thanks to Gregor for sorting that out, to have Hank come out and ride about an hour with me, and also to put me on his Instagram. That was a real uplift after 12 and a bit hours. To see him there was great. And then also real good thanks to, goes without saying, to Gregor, to Heather, through the fact that I've made her a real cycling widow for the last 2 or 3 months in having to get the amount of cycling in I've done. And then to Mark and Jim, that were with me for about the last hour, and that was crucial. It was getting dark, my legs were really feeling it, so yeah, to have them there and Gregor, the three of them riding with me for that period, yeah, and that was a real help. So that's it, that's done. The Everesting challenge done. Currently, my overall total for 2 years for World Bicycle Relief stands at 6,900. So I'm so pleased with that, which means this year it's, say, 2,900, just under 3,000. So hopefully with the support that Nationwide are going to give me, we'll get more. And also, part of this outro, I'll include some pictures, and if I can suss it out, we'll include the poem that Matt Abbott wrote for me in memory of Jacob. So I can't thank people anymore, really. It's been terrific. You know, my mum Vivian, my dad Muriel, Derek, for coming and supporting me, Dan and Hattie, and I don't know who else was with them for cycling from Abergavenny to come and support. Steve and Julia coming back from Salisbury. The list would go on. So if I haven't mentioned you and you're watching this, I'm sorry. But maybe next year when I do something stupid as well, do something mad, then I'll remember. But that's it. Signing off. Thank you.
I'm here for Jacob. Every muscle inside is screaming at me, from cramp to dehydration, and I'd kick myself at how I fueled for British climbs if I could muster the extra energy. But there's no time for that. The French sun beats down and I pick myself up. I must go on. I'm here for Jacob. I'm here for Jacob. Every morsel inside is silenced, from numbness to disbelief, and I'd pinch myself, try and ponder the possibilities, but there's far too much time for that. The Gloucestershire breeze wraps around me like cling film, and I shudder into my senses. I must go on. I'm here for Jacob. I'm here for Jacob. Every atom inside is awestruck from pride to jubilation as I remind myself from time to time of just how remarkable he was. That time trial at Alpe d'Huez, bordered on inhuman, stunned into silence in 2017. A year later, I strive for sub 60. I must go on. I'm here for Jacob.